Hello, this is a general love and relationship reading for the sign of Taurus. So Taurus could be your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus sign, or it can represent someone who has Taurus in their chart that you're thinking about, or it can represent Taurus season sometimes, like past, present, or future. We are currently, I think we're just getting into Virgo season right now. So, but Taurus, you are one of my higher, for the very few people that watch my videos, which I appreciate you guys so much, by the way. You are one of the higher viewing signs. So that's what I was doing this time, was starting with you. So I've done Aquarius and Cancer. I'm going to do Taurus and then Sagittarius. And I'm going to do it like that, where I do like, do them in groups of 4. That doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm explaining my process to you. It doesn't really matter. So let's see what's happening with you, Tauruses. The saga that we have been telling has been somebody loving somebody from afar and wanting to offer them love. So far in multiple readings, it's like someone not coming forward and letting somebody else know that you like them or love them or want to date them. Okay, let's get some stuff out. You're feeling very chatty. Maybe that's how it's going to be. Maybe you want to chat with someone. You're feeling very chatty. I don't know. I'm feeling very chatty right now at the moment. Love. Maybe your Venus or their Venus is in Taurus. Who knows? But Venus love is out. I'm pretty sure this has come up possibly for you, or it was a general reading. I don't know. They all kind of blend together sometimes. I have to go back and watch to see. So love is on your mind. See, Taurus, you guys are, love has been one of your biggest focuses. Like, so for some of the other signs, it's been like career or self and personal development. Taurus has been consistently about love. So you were wanting to, okay, maybe Taurus is your, well, sun spirit. I was going to say Taurus is your sun sign. Obviously, that's usually why people watch. But spirit. So the sun is, it's life-giving, it's energy-giving. Like it represents, like if you think about spirit, like someone who is full of spirit, it's like energetic and full of life. And I feel like you're wanting to breathe life into your love life. Like breathe some of that sun energy. I don't know why I want to get one more. But the sun is also a masculine or a masculine energy. The moon is feminine. The sun is masculine. First house, the body. So it could also be somebody's rising sign. Or just having to do with the body. You know what? Something having to do with the body. I feel like it's this like you're embodying more of your loving energy, or it's like there's something about embodiment in terms of love. Like, this sounds really meta and esoteric, and I feel like, though, if you're watching this, you're going to understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna say for the first time, either in a long time or ever, or just, I feel like it is ever, you're in this place in your life where you physically feel like you fully embody what love means to you. And I'm trying to put it into words. It's like you understand the meaning of I am love. Like, that is said a lot in spiritual teachings, and we hear it a lot in this realm, right, of spirituality. I am love. And I feel like you actually are embodying that. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's very clear. Like, you were getting so much clarity. This is about truth and clarity. It could also be about communication. So it could be communication with somebody else, whether it's you communicating with someone, or what I also kind of get is like divine communication. So getting messages through spirit, your spirit team, through angels, through source, just downloads and guidance that way is about love. If you are on this spiritual path, I feel like you're reaching a new level of is a new level of, I guess, divinity, of feeling connected to your soul, and it's so hard to put into words. It's almost like maybe that is you too, is you want to be chatty and you want to talk about it, but you're still integrating it within your body, so it may be difficult to get these messages out when you want to. But you're embodying it and you're getting clarity on this is what it actually feels like to be loved, to in every single moment. Maybe there were moments before where it was fleeting, or like you understood the concept, you know, you learned about it, you're like, okay, I can see how that works. But it's like at this moment in time, you're actually physically feeling like, oh, I'm love all the time. Like I can actually respond to somebody in a loving way, no matter how I'm reacting, or, you know, so you no matter how you're reacting or showing up, or how what you see, you just know that it's all love. Like that's just you. Love is like the universal oneness, like the universal truth for you right now is love. Like that, literally, that's what connects everything and everyone. And it's like you knew that, but you're feeling it on a deeper level. You're integrating it into your body, into who you are. Because I feel like the sun, you know, our sun sign is known as like our personality, and most people identify with it as who we are. So I kind of get that you are fully feeling like embodied, integrated as love, as it is a part of you, and you see how it connects everything and everyone. The Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard at something. It's still a process for you. It's about developing skills. Oops. It can be about being an apprentice. You still feel you are still integrating it, but you're realizing that you're getting there. Like you're almost there. Like the 8 is like 2 pentacles away from being the 10 of Pentacles, which is like completion and abundance and getting to that place that you have been working towards. So you see that you're pretty much there. You're working towards being where you've been wanting to be in terms of how you feel about love. Okay, so we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. It's emotional alchemy. This is what you've been doing. It is about patience, but alchemizing your emotions is not identifying with them, and also knowing how to transmute and change them into, and creating balance within them. So say you're overwhelmed by a feeling, it doesn't overtake you and you don't allow it to. It's like that's what transmutation and alchemization is blending elements together. So like fire and water, or earth and air, you know, or any of the elements, blending those two together so it becomes a balanced creation of something new. That's what alchemizing is. So we have Strength, which is Leo, but it's developing inner strength. It's all been an internal process. Like I've already said that, but this has been a very internal process, and it's caused you to feel stronger and more confident in who you are as a person because of the process you've been going through. And then we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, but it's basically just someone who's feeling in charge, like someone who's in charge, who feels powerful. It's about power, masculine power. Another 8. So we have a lot of 8s represent manifestation, and I was noticing the infinity symbol on his forehead there, which is an 8. Oh, and then also on the Ace of Swords, look, we have the infinity, or an 8 there too, with the snake. So the 8 of Wands is quick movement forward. It can be about communication. It's known as the arrows of love sometimes, but it's basically something happening very quickly. And it's passionate because it's fire. To me, this feels like a quick realization also. Going off of the first card, which was the Ace of Swords, it's more so what I feel is you're just able to get to the center or to the bottom of it. I'm feeling very Sag energy, especially because it's under the Temperance card. Like Sagittarius is the archer, so that's like hitting your mark, like aiming and hitting your mark, and they're very lucky and they can almost hit their mark every single time. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you. So maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart, I don't know. but I am feeling a lot of fire because we had both Sag and Leo energy come out. Actually, all three of the fire signs have come out. So there's a lot of fire happening too. And we also had the sun, which is basically a hot ball of fire. So we literally have all three major arcana of fire signs come out. Temperance is Sag, Strength is Leo, and the Emperor is Aries. So that's really funny. So there's a lot of fire here and manifestation. So you are embodying and embracing your own fire within, whether you have these fire elements. Well, we all have fire in our chart. It's just a matter of, I think, maybe where you are at in your life. You're tapping into it more and you're just meant to do that because it's time. Ooh, more fire. Dang. So much fire here. This is awesome. Feeling like super excited. Maybe that's why you're also feeling like you are chatty and want to talk. Fire signs can be like that if they're passionate about what they're talking about. Anyway, so we have the Six of Wands. So wands is fire, the element of fire. So victory, success, rising up above the ashes. And the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. So she's fiery and magnetic. Perhaps you are embracing and embodying your own fire energy to meet a Queen of Wands, or this is you, the Queen of Wands. This is like what you're embodying if you're a feminine energy watching. But if you're a masculine, it could mean that you are wanting to meet this feminine where she's at, because I kind of felt like I was talking to a masculine only because like Leo is very masculine and Aries, the Emperor, is very masculine. I kind of felt like I was talking to a masculine, but it doesn't mean, and the Sun came out, which is a masculine energy. So it doesn't have to mean that. It could mean either of those things I just said. But she's fiery, magnetic, and confident, and she's also nurturing as well in her own way. Protective. She's protective and nurturing. She's more of like the feisty one. So whereas the Queen of Cups would be more of the watery and flowy and kind of going with the flow and more open, she's like that fiery, feisty. She'll fight back, but she's also at the same time very nurturing. She's in touch with her own life force energy. That's why I feel maybe that's what you have been wanting to do for yourself to match. Maybe it could or could not be a feminine energy you already know about that you're trying to match, but it's more so like this is what the type of woman or feminine energy partner, doesn't have to be a woman, could be a man, the type of counterpart you are looking for that embodies these qualities. Therefore, you are becoming those qualities within yourself so that you can attract or become attracted to this type of counterpart. So we have the Sun of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So this is offering your love to somebody. This is also someone who's in touch with their emotions and wants to communicate them and show somebody how much they care, they love about them, what they love about them, or just show them love. Yeah, I do feel there's this, feels like a feminine energy that you are wanting to offer your cup to, or vice versa. You are a feminine energy wanting a masculine to offer this to you. Because I do feel that it is in general, if we're talking masculine, feminine, yin yang, the feminines are the open, receptive, magnetic. We attract, and we all can attract because we all have feminine energy. And then the masculines are the one who generally pursue and take action and are directive and go after what they want. So I'd say if you are predominantly feminine energy at your core, you are going to want a predominant masculine energy to come and pursue you rather than it being the other way around. The Fool. Oh, okay. So now we're getting into the shadow stuff. The stuff that this always comes up usually like midway through the reading, or about towards the end, is like the stuff that we need to look out for, that possibly the shadow stuff that came up, the obstacles, the resistance that may come up in this scenario. So the Fool is taking a leap of faith, trusting, jumping off that ledge, not knowing necessarily if you're going to fly the direction you're going. You just know you have to go. That's that. But it's about trust. It's about, I'm just going to jump. And the Knight of Wands, or the Sun of Wands here, can be a little impulsive and a little unstable in the sense that it's fire, so it burns out quickly. It's not Sun of Cups or the Knight of Cups that came out first is a little bit more possibly reliable or like in touch, more apt to stick around. This Knight would not be. He would be more whatever feels good in the moment and then leaving when it doesn't feel good, right? The fire burns very quickly. As like I said, it lights up and then it burns out. So then we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is about sadness. It could be about loss, like money loss or feeling it rejected, abandoned, left out in the cold. This could be a shadow for somebody. The fear that that is going to happen, like, oh, I jumped into this relationship really quickly, like with the Fool, right? I did this really quickly. It fizzled out and then I felt rejected and abandoned. I feel like this is happening for somebody. This is a fear that's coming up. Or the fear that if we start it very quickly, that's going to happen. So there's a lot of thinking about how to approach a person, or maybe this already happened with somebody and you're looking at not wanting to repeat that. The Four of Cups is about discontent, not liking what you're being offered. It's also, look, this rat is laying on top of the cups, almost like protecting them. So it's kind of like a protection as well. We can not like what we're being offered and it be a protection instead of actually being open to what we're being offered because we are afraid of being hurt. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is karma, like the wheel turning, karmic cycles ending and new ones beginning, but it's about good luck, good fortune, something changing. And again, it's 10, so it's coming to the completion of something, some kind of cycle. So maybe it's telling you that, see, yeah, another 5. And we went from the Four of Cups to now the Five of Cups, which is looking at the past, things that didn't work out, regret, loss, sadness. So maybe this is something that happened in the past, or wanting to make sure that you are not going to repeat the same cycles, actually, what I get. So I think the above, which I was talking about, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, is something that happened, a scenario that happened to you in the past. And then down here with the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Cups is being very aware of what happened in the past and not wanting to have to go through that cycle again. So you're just being really sure before starting something with somebody that it's not remnants of the past and it is actually different. So let's just get a few more. This is already a long reading. Ooh, the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork and collaboration, wanting to build with somebody. So I think you're coming at it in a more strategic way. Like that's what I was feeling. You're wanting to be more strategic. But you're also, no, they're saying don't say that. So never mind. The Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo, but it is also, let's say isolation. It's not about isolation. It's seeking solitude, going inward for the answers. So again, this is your go-to now. You're consistently coming back to yourself and your own guidance instead of, well, your own guidance in terms of maybe you were doing something that you thought, maybe you were told by other people or society that this was a good idea. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is about love, the Two of Cups. You're making sure you're checking in with yourself. I think it's more about, okay, that's more what it is before you were more about like, oh, this person's really into me, or thinking about like, does this person like me, rather than thinking, do I like this person? Is this person good for me? Instead you were thinking, oh, am I good for this person? Thinking about it that way. Instead, now you're totally focused on, what will this person add to my life, instead of what can I add to that person's life, which of course that is what we want to look at in relationships. But if you've been hurt in the past, or you've given more than you've gotten back, you don't want to make those same mistakes where you maybe chose somebody, jumped into a situation with somebody where it didn't work out and you felt like you lost and didn't get much from it. You're wanting to make sure, okay, is this someone who's going to add to my life, who can help me build, who's going to be a team player, want to collaborate with me, want to co-create? And you're continuously going back to, how does this make me feel? Does this person also add to my life in terms of, do they make me a better person? Can they help push me and help me in my growth? It is about love. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. It's also self-love, making sure your own cup is full before giving to others. That's very clear. And the Six of Cups is nostalgia, past, childhood memories, but it's also about joy. Joyful. It's also seeing how everything is connected, like what you've been through in the past and how it has gotten you to be where you are today, right? That's, I'm just noticing all of the roots and the tree now. So this is you now. This is everything that you've been through in your past and how it has created this foundation for yourself. And you're wanting to make sure that you choose someone who helps grow that tree that you've already spent so much time growing, right? Because I don't feel it, I don't feel that you are worried about giving to other people, and you know that you can do this for other people, and that maybe you have, and that's why you're wanting to make sure, okay, the person that I choose, I want to make sure that they now can do this to me and match me where I'm at. Because in the past, I think maybe you got let down, or somebody left you, or you just didn't get treated the way that you were hoping to be treated. It wasn't equal, it wasn't reciprocal. And we have the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away from something. So something that's not working, something that needs to be walked away from. Let me just get a couple more to see what this is about, because I don't want to leave on that note. What is this Eight of Cups about? I mean, I kind of was just talking about what it could be about, which is walking away from how you used to do something. The Tower. Dang. So the Tower is like a sudden realization, something being destroyed, a foundation being destroyed, sudden realization, or an ending of a relationship, or some kind of situation. But it's sudden. Well, maybe you have to walk away from something. Maybe this is what you're realizing. You have to walk away from something. Or this is, let me see. I'm going to get more. Hold on. The Devil. Jeez. Okay, so I understand. The Devil is Capricorn, but it's addictions, vices, could be codependencies, any type of codependency, which can be substances, food, sex, or relationships. Like we can have codependency to people where we aren't ever alone and we rely on other people to give us things. I think that's what you've had to walk away from. And it probably came from childhood. And this is what you've been healing. So you want to make sure that you're not choosing someone who is represents a version of you that is still like in the past that requires healing. Yeah, you're really focused on your own balance, the Two of Pentacles, and another infinity sign. Seeing how everything's connected. That's exactly what I had said in the beginning, right? Seeing how we are all connected. You are seeing, you're being able to see very clearly what is a reflection of past you and your healing, and what is a reflection of future you and who you want to be. Don't stop. Yeah, so there's something in terms of you may get tempted by people that come into your life who are, it's kind of like a test, like to see if you've actually learned the lessons. Are you going to give in to this person? Are you going to try to have a relationship with this person, even though you can feel that it feels similar to something from the past that you know you've already learned this lesson through? Or is it who you are becoming and who you want to become, and can they actually add to your life? So that's where the Hermit energy of you going inward and really checking with yourself to make sure you know, and communicate clearly. Communicate clearly is, I think it's you communicating clearly with yourself, hearing very clearly your guidance, like I had talked about in the beginning. And I think communicating clearly with whoever you are with, and like not making sure you're not the right time. Yeah, I feel like you may have to leave possibly someone or something. Not the right time to be in a relationship, possibly. And you're seeing that because you're still, and these may be the messages you're getting. Choose a new direction. See, you need to go in a new direction from where, possibly with either somebody that's in your life right now. Yeah, I just want to get one more, because it feels a little bit conflicting. Maybe you are conflicted. Maybe this is what you're feeling. You're not sure if, maybe if there's a person in front of you, no, and within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, you're going to realize that something is a no. And again, I guess it is love. You're going to realize this isn't the direction, this isn't the person, and you're going to go in a new direction. So I'm going to leave it there because it's already a long reading. So if you would like your own reading with me, you can go to my website, which is below, empoweringauthenticity.com. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos, and follow me on Instagram at Empowering Authenticity. Okay, bye.